Yo, it's your boy Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the universe. Let's go. And you are now tuning in to a new episode of Awesomeisjayell Live. I wanted to go ahead and reboot this show because, man, I have a lot of good information. Also, man, I just got a lot to talk about concerning tech, gaming, crypto, music, spirit world, spirituality, whatever you want to call it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. First thing we're gonna jump into, let's jump into crypto. Let's talk about my top 5 cryptos. Bitcoin sitting at 110K, down 4% in the last 7 days. Ethereum, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna still put them in the top 5. Just a respect for the OG. Ethereum sitting at number 2 crypto in the game, is down 6% in the last 7 days. My third crypto, well, this is not in any order, by the way. You know what I'm saying? XRP sitting at number 5, which is actually down 4% in the last 7 days as well. Then we're going to talk about Solana. Solana is down 8% in the last 7 days. And last but not least, we got Cardano, and they're actually down 9% in the last 7 days. Let's also throw in Stellar. Stellar's at number 14. They're down 7% in the last 7 days as well. There you go. That's the market, man. It's a lot going on right now. It's a lot of manipulation. GOV is still down, still shut down. I think it's about 20 days now. That's definitely going to affect the market and how everybody's feeling psychologically, mentally, all kinds of stuff. The economy has been mentally drained, you know, in the last week or two. And we're going to go ahead and tell y'all why. Let's go ahead and jump into the first piece of news where they're talking about the Feds seizing record-breaking 15 billion in Bitcoin from alleged scam empire, which is pretty wild. That's pretty wild. And things like this is definitely going to affect our market. It's going to affect how people are feeling right now in the middle of the market. In my opinion, we are not in a bear market, even though it can seem like that for some time. But that's only because things are moving sideways. It's been moving sideways for a little minute. For the last 3-4 months, things been going sideways, man. I think everybody really wait for that major catalyst for everything to just go to the moon. But it's still going to take a little time. But I do think here in Q4, we are going to see some movements especially from the major cryptos. So my word of advice, what I'm thinking is that watch the news, watch the media, watch what's going on with this shutdown. I feel like everything is connected in some type of way. But let's go ahead and jump into this headline a little bit more. Like they said, massive 15 billion Bitcoin seizure. The U.S. Department of Justice just seized about 15 billion in Bitcoin, which is 127,000 Bitcoin, tied to a global fraud empire run by Shin Z, aka the pig butchering kingpin. I don't know where that name come from, man. We don't I don't know. I don't know where that name come from, but it's crazy. They were using forced labor and fake trading apps to launder crypto across Asia. Crazy. And this is why it matters. Let me break it down to you guys and how this is really affecting the market and how it's going to affect the market going forward. First of all, it's the biggest crypto seizure in history, right? And it shows how deep crypto runs in the global economy, both light and dark. So this is really exposing all the scamming, scheming, conniving behavior that people are using Bitcoin and other cryptos for, which is going to give them leverage to crack down on crypto. So that right there is really kind of we're not really with that. We're not really with that. We don't want them to crack down any more than they already have. But at the same time, it's like the gift and the curse, because the more cracking down they do, the more they can regulate it, and the more we can push forward and keep it going. Also, it brings regulation closer. This is exactly what I was saying. So it brings regulation closer, but also confirms crypto is too big to ignore. Um, every time they try to expose crypto, they prove its power. You know what I'm saying? So that is what I think about that particular piece right there. And with that being said, we actually just wrapped up our crypto segment. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We are doing this thing. You now tuning in to Awesomeisjayell Live, episode 1. I get you to say episode 1. I'm not too into all the episodic things. I done did that before and kind of over it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the next piece of news. This is the tech world, right? Crypto is tech too, but this is more computer tech. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to call it, but this is more like Apple news. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Um, so Apple. Let me put the image right here so y'all can see it. By the way, we probably need to zoom out if we can. Oh no, I forgot how to zoom out, man. But anyway, that's it right there. Boom. Okay. So look, matter of fact, hold on, I can't zoom out. I'm tripping. Is it on this? Ah, whatever. Anyway, y'all can see that. But anyway, look, Apple dropped this new M5 chip, and it's a monster. 3 nanometer architecture, neural accelerators built right into the GPU, and up to 4x the graphics performance of the M4. So let's do a translation for you guys and what that means. Your MacBooks and iPads about to handle AI like desktop workstations. Apple's making AI local, not cloud dependent. Your device becomes your engine. So y'all heard that. Now, Apple is making AI local. It's not going to depend on cloud computing anymore. So all these different tools you see like Chat GPT, I'm pretty sure a lot of that infrastructure is dependent on cloud infrastructure. Of course it is. I mean, how else would they be able to be doing these computing across a wide area like it's doing? You know what I mean? It's not native to the internet. It's more so based on cloud infrastructure. Meaning, if cloud infrastructure goes down, AI goes down. Meaning, like Chat GPT and Gemini and all these different things, which actually just happened today, by the way. A lot of things just went down by way of some kind of internet outage. So it's perfect timing that we actually talking about this. So, excuse me. So Apple is baking in AI into the actual computer. So now we're talking about quantum computing now. We talking about quantum computers. We talking about the next level of computers that we thought that it would take a whole lifetime to achieve is now finally here. So they are baking AI directly into MacBook, which is pretty insane. It's definitely pretty insane. Like, so we definitely reached that point. We're finally here. The future is here. But let's keep going with this article. Um, so basically, they say this ain't just a chip upgrade. It's Apple declaring war on latency. So, with that being said, this is the next big leap in the Apple ecosystem. So they definitely committed to it, guys. They committed to it. The M5 chip is coming more than likely with the next wave of computers that they're announcing or that they're coming out with. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in the new MacBook. Okay, there it is. M5 is Apple's next generation system on a chip built for AI, resulting in faster, more efficient, and more capable chip for the 14-inch MacBook Pro, iPad Pro, and Apple Vision Pro. So I'm pretty sure it's going to come out with the next fleet of releases that they're doing. It's going to be insane, man. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait. Shout out to them. Shout out to Apple. I love Apple. But I'm not like a super Apple head or nothing like that. But with that being said, let's keep it moving, man. Let's jump into the next news. Next news, we got gaming. So let's go ahead and talk about gaming. I don't know what this is hopping up on screen. But anyway, let's talk about gaming, man. We have the ROG. We have the ROG X. Let me say this right. So we have the ROG Xbox Ally X that dropped. Just dropped. What today is? Today is the 20th. It dropped on the 16th. So I've been seeing a lot of reviews. I've been seeing a lot of previews and impressions on the ROG Ally. I'll talk about that after I tell y'all what the specs is. So pretty much, it is actually it's a partner system, right? So they partner with Asus to drop this console. So Asus and Xbox just launched the ROG Ally X, a portable PC beast, 7-inch, 120 hertz display. That's fire. 120 hertz display. We got to give it up for that. Yeah. We got to give it up to that. That's fire. I want to say this is one of the first 120 hertz displays I seen on mobile gaming, mobile PC gaming. It probably is some out there. They probably like, under the sea somewhere. But this is my first one that I'm really taking notice of. But I think that's super fire. It comes with Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme chip, 1 terabyte SSD, and 24 gigabyte RAM. You can run Battlefield 6 on the go, then dock it and stream straight to Twitch. Sheesh. Oh, man. I didn't even do that. Whoa. That was fire. What?
More fire, more
That's lit.
heat.
That's super lit. It says you can run Battlefield 6 on the go, then dock it and stream it straight to Twitch. That's kind of wild. So the specs is pretty crazy. They do got 2 models to this, by the way. I don't know if y'all ever paid attention or noticed. At first I thought it was just different colors. I thought it was just different colors. But let me open this image. I thought it was just hold on, I think I can make this bigger. Yeah, this right here. Yeah. I mean, we don't want it that bigger. Come on now. But anyway, y'all get the gist. Oh, I should connect this to my window. But anyway, like I said, y'all know what's going on. Okay, but y'all see both the colors. So you got a black one, you got a white one. At first I thought it was just a different color preference, but it is not. It is actually 2 different model consoles. One comes with a lot more than the other one, right? I don't have the specs right here in front of me, but let's say one of them is like the Xbox S, which is the white one, and then the black one is like the Xbox X. There's gonna be your top of the line version. The top one costs $999, around $1,000 and some change, and the white one I think is about $650. Don't quote me on that $650, but it's around that ballpark. But like I said, I've been seeing good impressions. I've been seeing good interviews and things of that nature. So it's looking pretty good. It's fire. Am I gonna pick it up? I don't know. I don't particularly like the shape like that. It's kind of like a batarang. Like I don't know. I don't really like the shape. But when I was watching the reviews, it did look appealing. It looked cool. I ain't gonna cap. Cause I didn't think it was gonna be that thick. It's like thick. It's very weighty, and I like different. I like buying consoles, especially mobile consoles that are thick and weighty, to let you know that you actually paid for it for something. You know what I'm saying? It looked quality. But however, I have been seeing a lot of people say that they don't like the buttons. They feel like the buttons are kind of cheap. Also, they feel like the textures are kind of cheap on the ROG Ally X. So I don't know. It's neither here or there. I will say I would be picky too if I paid uh close to a rack for a mobile gaming PC. So that's neither here or there. It's sticky topic, sticky subject. But we're gonna go ahead and go into. Let's talk about some releases, man. Some gaming releases coming out. Let's go to IGN real quick. We're gonna go to IGN because we got some good releases this month, man. That already dropped, by the way, too. Reviews. Oh, today the 20th. Oh, I think Ninja Gaiden 4 is out. Oh, I gotta play that. Matter of fact, that's one of the games right there. So reviews, man, IGN that changed so much. Like this is not even a gaming site no more. It's so wild, so ridiculous. Like, where is it used to say releases over here, right? But anyway, that's neither here or there. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Um, so let's talk about the releases coming out for October. So we got Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 just released. It's fire, by the way. But me personally, I still like Warzone better. I still like Call of Duty better. It's just more fluent, man. It's a more fluent game, like overall. You know what I'm saying? Battlefield's kind of slow now. It's slow in terms of like running and maneuvering your character and the movements. It's a little behind, man. So, but Battlefield 6 is fire. I like it. But it's a little more slower than what I'm used to. So y'all check it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I did do an impression video about it. You can go on to my channel and you should be able to see it. I might link it up there somewhere. You can click the impression videos as far as what I think. But that's neither here or there. Let's talk about some of these games that are releasing after Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 already out. So we got Ninja Gaiden 4, which actually comes out on the 21st, which is tomorrow. So that's lit. I'll be playing that. I might stream it. A little bit. But shout out to everybody who showed up to the streams. I really appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. Then we got the Outer Worlds 2. We got the Outer Worlds 2 coming out. I don't know if they did a review for that. But that comes out October 29th. And then October 16th, we had Pokemon Legends ZA, which is right here. While we at it, let's do a little sneak preview. What these ratings looking like, man? What these ratings looking like? 8. Okay. They gave it an 8. I guess this is an impromptu review. Or look at IGN reviews. I ain't even see this. But it says Pokemon Legends ZA finally feels like Game Freak hitting its stride in Pokemon's 3D era. With the fun setting to explore, a well-written story, and the total battle system overhaul that worked surprisingly well. So I gotta check this out. I wonder if they go to the first Switch. I don't know. I have to see, man. I have to see. The first Pokemon Legends game, I ain't really buying into it. I thought it was cool as far as what I seen. Did I play the demo? I think I played the demo. Yeah, I played the demo. I thought it was cool. It was different. But I didn't buy it. I'm a more fan of the traditional Pokemon games, but however, I might get it to spin if it goes to the first Switch because I did not cop the second Switch at all. But let's go back. Let's look at the Ninja Gaiden rating while we at it. Since we talking about games coming out and they actually reviewed these already. Now, Ninja Gaiden is one of my favorite games of all time. No cap. Like, it's just always been one of my favorite games. Me and the homies used to play this on the hardest difficulty, like back at Ninja Gaiden Black and all that when it was on Xbox. Okay, man. Is IGN copping out? I don't know. Is they copping out? They keep giving everything an 8. I don't know. But they gave Ninja Gaiden an 8. It says, despite its disappointing story and bland level design, Ninja Gaiden's 4's excellent combat still make it one of the best 3D action games in recent memory. Yeah. Somebody, no cap. Shout out to the Lord Ruler. He said, let's be honest. Most people don't play Ninja Gaiden for its story. Or Ninja Gaiden. I don't know how y'all pronounce it. I say Ninja Gaiden. Whatever. But they don't play it for its story. No cap. Shout out to him for keeping it 100. Because we do not play for the story. The story was never good. Ever. No cap. It was like, like the typical story of, oh, my master was killed by such and such, and I have to get revenge. Like, it's like one of them type of joints. But yeah, that's it for that. So, like I said, October highlights, we got Battlefield 6, Ninja Game 4, Outer Worlds 2, Pokemon Legends ZA. Also, the new, what's the name just came out? What is the name of that game? Please don't let me forget it. Dang, on PS5. Where? Hold on. Ghost of Tsushima. That's what it is. Let's see what Ghost of Tsushima got. It gotta be on here. One Punch Man got a season 3. Might have checked that out. Ooh, these boys gave Battlefield 6 a 5 for the campaign. Ooh, they did not like that campaign at all. Hold on. Where we at? Where goes Tsushima at, man? Where's Ghost of Tsushima? All right, let's just type it in because we just roaming at this point. Games. Oh, there it is right there. Man, I just asked that question. I just asked, are they copping out? Oh, y'all can't see the whole screen because this is not even. You know what, man? This is the first episode, man. This is the first episode. Cause screen. Hold on. Let me see. This screen. Hold on. Let me get this screen right real quick. Fit the screen. Man, it's crazy. Y'all couldn't see the screen because of that, man. My bad. It's all good. It's the first episode. First episode back. But shout out to everybody tuning in. You now tuning in to your boy, Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the universe. And we looking at some game reviews right now. So, Ghost of Yotai got an 8 on IGN. It says a predictable but well executed story takes you through Ghost of Yotai's gorgeous landscapes and satisfying fluid action. Let's start that music back because we need that. Fluid action, it may not be revolutionizing open world games, but it's a great distillation of the samurai fantasy. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, IGN is in cop out mode. They giving everything 8s. We just gonna let it rock. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the next thing, man. Let's go ahead and jump into what I like to call spirit talk. Let's see, what do I want? Okay, we're gonna jump into what I call spirit talk, and it's really speaking on the spiritual shift, and what's going on right now on the planet, man. So I have to speak on this. I have to let y'all know what's going on, and I'll let y'all know what's going on from time to time. Well, all the time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap with y'all, but let's get into it. You are now in the spirit talk segment, the spiritual shift, and maybe I can come out with have a graphic or a video or something for y'all to see. When I had this segment on the show, but this quarter feels different. If y'all been paying attention, this quarter feels very different. When I say quarter, I'm talking about the fourth quarter. That's how they do in business cycles. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. We are now in the fourth quarter of the economy, which is usually lands around like September to December or something like that. And it feels different. The world's moving from physical to digital, but the energy is spiritual. Everything's speeding up. Money, art, identity, and now you have to be more intentional, right? You got to be more intentional. You just can't just do random things. Everything has to be done with intention, and intention is the new currency. That old loop. Yeah. Let me go to another song. I don't know what's going on with this music right now, but that old loop of wake up, work, complain, repeat doesn't work anymore. You can't do that. You either evolve or dissolve. Refine your craft, your circle, your energy. Presence over pressure. Awareness over autopilot. These are the things that you got to overcome in this spiritual shift. Um, and before we move to the next subject, I'm gonna leave y'all with an affirmation to help y'all continue to transition um this spiritual shift into your next level. You know what I mean? Um, and you're gonna say, I move with intention, clarity, and divine alignment. The digital world doesn't distract me, it amplifies me. And that is it. That's it. That is it for Spirit Talk. I just wanted to leave y'all with something, let y'all know my thoughts, share my thoughts about what's going on, and also give you some tools that can help you transition and adjust to this time period, because it is a delicate time on the planet right now. And with that being said, let's go ahead and move into the next segment. So let's go ahead and move into the next segment, which is about music. We are now in the music segment of the show, and we are going to talk about my latest album, which is Saint Awe. Saint Awe is out now.
More fire, more heat.
So Saint Awe is out now on all major streaming platforms. Saint Awe isn't just an album, it's a frequency reboot. If plant food was about healing, Saint Awe is about becoming. The Saint energy, the Awe energy, the chosen energy. Every track was made with intention, music that restores the soul in a world built on noise. So yeah, Saint Awe is out now. Me and a gang of producers worked on this. Include myself as a producer. There are 27 tracks. I dropped this on September 20th of this year. There's 27 songs and 1 hour and 6 minutes, all published by my independent label, Yell Air Soundwave. Shout out to everybody who helped produce this album. If it weren't for you, it would not be an album and it wouldn't be released. But yes, Saint Awe is out now. Soon I will have the digital versions for sale on the website exclusively. Then eventually I'll probably hit Web3 or some blockchains. But right now it is available on all major streaming services. Y'all check it out. Like I said, I put a lot of time into these songs. We got 27 complete records. What else can I say, man? It's my best work. I mean, every artist say their latest work is their best work, but this is truly my best work. Like, I took 5 years to, was it 5 years? No, 3 years. Was it 5 years? It's 2025. Oh yeah, it's 5 years. So in 2020, I put out 2 albums. Let me go to my actual site. So in 2020, I put out 2 albums. These 2 albums right here, Fight Off the World and Things You Don't See. These are two, 1/9 One is 9 tracks, one is 10 tracks. They're 30. That one's 31 minutes. Fight Off the World is 26 minutes. So fairly shorter album. Um, so this is my fourth album, Saint Ah, which is an hour and 6 minutes, which is my longest album by far. And it's out. Y'all go check that out. Y'all go stream it. You will be seeing some content about it real soon. More so like previews to the music right now. I am working on some special things in the background too, to bring more exposure to it. But yeah, y'all give it a listen. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all can check it out on awesomeisjayell.com. It's also available on all major streaming platforms. And that is it for Saint Ah, out now. And if you're listening, the music is actually playing in the background. It's from the album too as well. Um, so that is it. Saint Ah is out and ready to be streamed. So shout out to everybody tuning in. Really appreciate y'all checking out the show. And we got one more segment. We got one more segment of the show. And this segment is about music still. Let's talk about the industry shift. So the industry shift, music industry shift in general. Let's be real. The music scene ain't the same. Everybody dropping songs, but not everybody is dropping truth. Labels chase content, creators chase clout, and the message gets lost every time. We are changing that, bringing spirit back to sound. Music that realigns you, not drains you. You can fake frequency. The soul knows when it's real. Let's go. So this week, now this is very impromptu, man. This week, I was riding around, me, wifey, and baby. So me, wifey, and baby was riding around, cruising. We like to listen to music. You know, when we cruising, we like to catch a vibe. And I stumbled upon this guy on, was it TikTok? I think it was TikTok or Instagram or something like that. So this dude, Truth the Bull, popped up randomly out of nowhere. Listen to his music. It was fire.
More fire,
It
more
was fire.
heat.
It was fire. And it's lit because he's from Atlanta. His name, Truth the Bull. That's a different name. I was like, okay, cool. So he got a raw delivery. He got an authentic message. It's spiritually charged. He's not trying to sound like nobody. He's talking to somebody. And that's the energy we need more of in this era. Shout out to Truth the Bull. Um, Keep the frequency pure and the message loud. So y'all can check out Truth the Bull. Truth the Bull. Y'all can type him in on all major streaming platforms. The song that I heard from him was Mr. Wacko. He's like going in. Also, he's a fellow Atlanta native. Shout out to the fellow Atlanta community. He's from the ATL, so shout out to him. His music is fire. Give it up one more time for Truth the Bull. So give it up for Truth the Bull. Like I said, y'all check out Mr. Wacko. It got a video too. The video is crazy too. So shout out to not Mr. Wacko. Well, Mr. Wacko and Truth the Bull. So shout out to him. Give it up to him one more time. All right. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close out the show. This was definitely the first episode of Awesomeisjayell live. So give it up for that.
More fire, more heat.
We're going to do this thing. We're going to do this thing every Monday, man. Every Monday, we're going to drop it. We're going to drop the heat. We're going to drop the latest news in tech, gaming, crypto, and in the spirit world. In tech. Did I say tech? I mean, it's a lot of tech, but but shout out to everybody tuning in. Yeah, man, we just doubling down. We doubling down on us. and creating our web. You know what I'm saying? But we have a closing frequency reset before we get out of here. We're gonna close this thing out like this. Don't get stuck in the scroll. Don't let the loop run your timeline. Everything you listen to and watch is energy. Choose wisely. Saints don't chase charts, they change worlds. That's a bar. A bar. And that's the wave today. That's the wave today. And that's the wave for today's show. Crypto, gaming, tech, spirit, and music. All one frequency. I'm Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the universe. Stay aligned, stay evolving, and I'll see you on the next broadcast. Peace.